Jupiter? I hardly know her.
You suck!
Is that Uranus? Or are you just happy to see me? Anyway, today we're gonna be reacting to Space by internet historian / incognito mode. So let us begin!
Space.
Hello.
Space. What is space?
What
Why
is
do I have to
space?
wear a spacesuit? That is so formal. Too cold?
Hello.
Not a problem.
Hello.
I'll just put on a jacket. Why does everyone say you can't go faster than the speed of light? It's super simple. You just go the speed of light, and then you push on the accelerator a little
Sonic can do it, so why can't we?
more. Oh no. Not the sun. The water will put it out. Hey Alexa, play Who Let the Dogs Out.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't
Alexa,
do that.
play the thing.
Despacito
No,
remix.
Alexa.
Jarvis, shoot that guy to death.
Play Who Let the Dog... Ah-ha-ha. Now I will be able to get all the best nudes. Hey, you should have closed your curtains. Ooh, I wonder what's in there. Oh, hey, how you doing, little fella? Oh, I think he's just sleeping. Aha! I knew it was fake the whole time.
Oh my god, I sometimes wonder about this. Do you guys think the moon landing was fake or real? Because sometimes people say it, like, and they try to offer a ton of evidence as to why it is fake.
All this and more on this episode of In the...
In the field.
Space.
Space.
Oh, this
What do you know
guy.
about space?
What do I...
Okay, bingo card, internet historian, incognito mode. He's gonna figure out a way to talk about boats, ships, or pirates in this episode.
Not a lot.
Okay, let's start at the very beginning.
Oh.
Not the beginning of the universe.
Shrek.
The beginning of how people thought space was.
Oh. Yeah, so
Oh.
the history of space. Okay, yeah.
So we've got flat Earth, right?
Flat.
Now there's going to be a whole bunch of people in the comments that go, oh, actually, they've known that the world Earth was round since the Greeks. We know, everybody knows. No one thinks you're smart, shut up. But there were plenty of societies that did think that the world was flat. Okay, I saw this in a lecture once, or
There's literally Avatar The Last Airbender thought the Earth was on top of a turtle. Turtle Earth? Never heard of that one. Also, why does this lady's head look like a cabbage?
I overheard it on the bus or something. But this is how it goes. You've got like this circular flat Earth, right? And then you've got
Yeah.
land in the
Bingo. It's literally a pirate map. Dude, how is it this easy? We're not even but 1 minute and 40 seconds into this video about space, and he put pirates in it.
middle. They call this area the Mediterranean because that's the middle land, right?
Uh-huh.
It's right in the center. And then past the land, you've got water. Now, all that water is mostly fine.
Ship.
But if you go a little further out, there's a lot more water, like a shitload more water. These
Okay.
disc maps you see are not to scale. It goes way further out. But if you try to traverse them, what will happen is sea monsters, right? They'll destroy your ship. Easy. And you can tell that sea monsters are real because once in a while you get some weird thing that washes up to shore.
Oh.
If somehow you make it past the sea monsters, you encounter mud.
Just mud.
It's flat mud.
Hmm.
And it
I'm so shocked that we're talking about pirates and water and sailing right now. This video is supposed to be about space.
mixes with the land, so you can no longer pass by it in a boat. So you can try to walk across it, but it's basically like quicksand, you just straight into it. But somehow, if you manage to traverse this plain of mud, which is even larger than the ocean itself, it would
Yeah.
start to get colder and colder. And eventually that mud becomes frozen, and then it turns to ice. And then it's just cold nothingness for far, far longer than all the oceans.
Wow.
And then eventually you come to a big mountain range. And this
Oh.
mountain range goes right round the Earth. And it is the thing that at the very top holds up the filament, which is the thing that encompasses the stars.
So the mountains go up
Ah.
and then it like holds the star
Yeah.
canopy above
It
the
holds
earth.
up the heavens.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
Half of the model
sick.
is there to dissuade people from trying to find new things, right? Because if you go out on a boat in the ocean, you die. It's the perfect dissuasion. Hey, look, don't bother trying to discover Australia. If you go out there, you're going to get eaten, then you're going to sink in the mud, then you're going to freeze to death, and then there's also nothing out there. And that's what keeps everyone safe and alive.
You tell the same story to your...
Then how did, wait, is this like his headcanon, or is this how it really happened?
Kid in the village to not go out into the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing.
And that, circling around, is why they tell us not to go to Mars, you see. Don't come back.
I do think we'll colonize Mars. Probably
Wait,
not
what?
quite in our lifetime.
Reckon?
Who's telling us not to go to Mars? Also, by the way, as of posting this video, this react video, there has been a successful mission around the moon called Artemis or something.
I think we'll land a person there on Mars in 20 years.
20 years.
20 years?
You're a dreamer, internet historian.
A lot of the...
Dude, he might be on par, because it's 2026 now, so 2040's 9? Oh my god, I think it could work.
original impetus for the space race to the moon was out of competition with the Soviet Union, right? Then we beat them and everyone went, nah, can't be bothered. Now we're back at war with China, so I reckon space race back on. Otherwise, China's gonna stick a big flag
Wait, we're at war with China? When did this come out?
and say, actually, you know what, Mars? It's always belonged to China.
Their flag would look better on Mars, just saying.
True,
It'll blend in too much.
It already looks like a flag for Mars. It's got stars on it and it's red.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
That's hard to argue with.
I say give it to them. And let's be real, a lot of people are probably going to die colonizing Mars, like, at first. They've got the manpower for it. Everyone will just be fighting over the bit where everyone's landing. It's not like someone will be like, well, I'm going to go over to this part of Mars, and, like, that'll be my part. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay here where the Twinkies and the women arrive.
Think you'd want to sit up at the poles? Because
Like, if we colonized Mars, I don't think people would want to go there. I just think, like, really rich people would want to hang out there. Because I don't think it's, like, livable, right? Like, the atmosphere and everything isn't livable for us. Earth is so perfect for us. I mean, that's why we're here, right?
where all the ice is, right? Resources. But also, because of the rotation of the planet and the angle you come in, it's actually more difficult to land there as well.
I see.
So you would have to actually essentially approach by land. Easier to defend. So you're there on the ice, you've got all your water, and then you're just picking off anyone who dares to approach one of those Mars rovers.
He has, like, a Halo UI with, like, a Call of Duty gun, or is that CS?
Curiosity rovers, I would presume.
That would be super fun. So you're saying if you're going to fight for Mars, you'd stay at the top, 'cause this is mine. I like that.
Yippee!
Yeah, solid.
Build a big igloo, big ice wall, tell everyone to get the fuck out. It'd be awesome.
I love that, yeah.
They'll be no different from the Americans that have, like, a bunch of land and are preparing for doomsday at any second. Those are the type of guys that would be really good on Mars. Rocket science.
Here's the problem. It's 1960s, NASA, and they can't figure out how to get things into space. It's too far up, you see. How do we get past the filament into the stars?
Dang, he's
Ordinary
really
things
good
are
at that
our
voice.
best scientists. You gotta come up with something that'll get us there. What do you got? Ordinary rocket propulsion, perhaps? Mentos and Coke. What's the big new idea?
So this is what I've got so far.
Whoa.
Right? A man kneeling on the ground, praying to get to space. I like it. That's a great idea, Ordinary Things. Let me get you the funding right now.
No, not quite. This is a dog. See, my plan is
A trebuchet.
Is this a
sort of
catapult?
trebuchet, yeah.
Let me show you my idea. You've heard of CERN, right?
Yeah, they got the big underground thing.
Yes.
What is CERN? Wait, what? What big underground thing? Oh my god, is this one of those things where I'm gonna learn about it and I'm gonna not be able to sleep tonight?
So CERN is basically a 25-kilometer ring underground, powered by gigantic magnets that send particles in one direction, getting them faster and faster and faster, and then they send particles in the other direction, and then eventually they let them collide.
Cool.
Now, what if
Whoa.
you had an extra track
Yes.
Okay.
that went like this? You got something up to 99% the speed of light, and then you just hit the switch, and then capsule goes terminal velocity.
Love that. So you're thinking you build up as much momentum as possible on Earth using magnets rather than rockets.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it the size of atoms? in this instance?
That's
We're
pretty
gonna have to build a
smart.
bigger one.
All right, bigger CERN. Got it. All right,
Because that's how some trains run, right? They run on like really big magnets, like Shinkansen. I don't know if that's true or not, but they're just really, really fast.
massive
Well, you
CERN.
just make the hole in the middle bigger.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah,
Atom-sized
fine.
hole,
That'll
too
do.
small. The only problem I can see is that we're sending people through the Earth's atmosphere at almost the speed of light. They will immediately explode. I think the
Nice.
solution is to put a dog in it.
Yeah.
No!
You know how funny it would be if it was like a Tuesday and the supervisor was out of the office for the day,
Yeah.
and then he kind of came back, oh, I just forgot some of my papers, and he comes in, and the guys at CERN are all gathered around because they're firing grapes through CERN at a big cartoonish brick wall. Yeah, go
Yeah.
Dave! Yeah.
I would love to be at the CERN Christmas party.
Oh my god, they totally would do that too. Are you kidding me? I think people would pay big bucks to put something through like an ultra speed CERN brick wall grapefruit machine.
Where someone's just like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do a shit in the CERN. 'Cause
Oh
that's
my
what it's called,
God.
the CERN.
This CERN.
I would find it very difficult not to get in the CERN machine, I think, if I was there.
You got on that blimp. Do you reckon you can get into CERN?
I reckon I could
What?
give it a go.
Blimps are still a thing? I thought those were like not legal because they can explode.
All right, if there's anyone from CERN watching here,
Yeah.
my boy needs a ticket and one for his lady.
I'll email them now.
Yippee!
People are thinking about space travel all wrong. They're rubes. Those guys at NASA, I tell you, rubes. They
Okay.
keep trying to send us to space when we
Yeah.
should be sending space to us.
That's not
Oh,
a bad idea at
true?
all. Now, space elevator, very difficult. You build the thing 1,000 kilometers up, and then the tip of it is actually rotating faster than the base of it by differences in like
Oh.
hundreds of kilometers an hour. Tensile strength, whole thing wants to break apart, right?
No.
Now, if somehow you could make a big anchor, wait, how do you draw an anchor? Here. It wouldn't
Bro,
need
you have literal boat autism. You can't even draw an anchor.
to be one rope, because one rope is not going to stay strong.
2 ropes.
Here's 20 meters of rope and then a big joint. Here's
Okay.
20 meters of rope and a big joint. And you just do that all the way back to Earth.
Love
Okay.
it.
Okay, you'll need like 150,000 kilometers worth of rope. But once you're
Okay.
there, all of a sudden you can just pull things across it, right? What am I missing?
Oh.
There is one thing.
It'll stop the
I
rotation.
think the moon moves. So what you're going to end up doing is sort of like wrapping the Earth round. That's the one problem. Otherwise, it's flawless.
I've got a solution.
All right.
There's a rail across Earth.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if you just stop rotating the Earth. I feel like everyone would probably die, right?
Hail! Oh my god, that's a great idea. That's way better than what I was going to say.
Right? And then you've got your hook in here.
Hmm.
It's allowed to slide through the rail.
So in theory,
Oh.
we could like lasso the moon in,
Yes.
bring it to us.
Oh
Are
my
there
God.
any minerals on the moon worth having?
That's
Any
terrifying.
resources?
If the
There-
moon got any closer to us, wouldn't there be like insane monsoons, like enough to bring our world to the end?
There is a fair amount of helium and also helium-3.
Well, we are running out of helium, so that
Yeah,
is
we
convenient.
are.
There's a pretty good amount of water. all
We're
over-
running out of helium, and you could still go to freaking like Party City and fill up your balloons with helium. Isn't that crazy? But we need helium for like diagnostic imaging.
the moon too, so that's why, soon there'll be a moon base, and they'll be able to collect most of the minerals that they need. for-
Soon there'll be a moon base. They've been promising moon base for years. They've been
base.
promising moon base for longer than James Cameron's been promising Avatar, and honestly, sick of
Is he talking about Fire and Ash? Well, Avatar 3 just came out, so...
this shit.
Well, you know what I'm not sick of? Ad time.
Ad
How's this
time.
for a scenario? You're with your honey, and you both have regular size heads, but you have to share a headphone.
No! Oh my god.
Well,
You
I...
lose. The correct answer was to get Raycons.
Raycons!
Look, she's with someone new, and she's loving the up to 54 hours of
Put
battery.
plastic in your ear and then let it do radioactive frequencies through your other ear. Surely that will not hurt. All just for some bad quality of music.
Life, and she can't stop putting them in her ears.
Ew.
The silky rubber finish is rigged for her pleasure. All right, pop quiz, hotshot.
Not the
It's Black
mom.
Friday, and it's time to stomp some heads. You gotta win her back by getting her some kind of present. But you don't want to spend too much money because she might have moved on. What do you do?
Stop
Well,
it.
Get the Raycons. They're half the price of other premium brands, but still sound pretty good. Go to
Pretty
buyraycon.com/incognito to
That's a crazy advertisement. They're half the price, but they still sound pretty good. I guess not everyone's an audiophile.
get them. Look, this guy loves them. All right, one final
Wow.
scenario. You're walking down the street and you see a homeless man, and he asks you for a donation. You've only got one thing on you that's of any value. What do you do?
Raycon.
Take advantage of the noise reduction?
Wow.
That's right. You have earned the good ending,
Yippee!
where you can enjoy the premium sound of Raycons forever. We've got a computer here too, where you can go to buyraycon.com/incognito to get 20%
I'm so
off site-wide.
excited.
Whoa, 30% off holiday bundles. Whoa.
I wonder if these things still work. These what would you call these? Some sort of code still work on these websites even after many, many years.
really is.
Yeah, promo
And free
codes.
shipping to the United States. Over.
I'm in the United States. Alien box.
Say you had a box and you put it on a little satellite that you were
Okay.
going to send to an alien
Yeah.
planet. What items would you put in there to represent human civilization?
Good.
Okay, hear me out. A newspaper, an iPhone, a strap-on, and the amazing digital circus on Blu-ray.
Question. How big's a box?
Let's say it's the size of a caravan.
Oh, big.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
definitely a person then.
Okay, just a
Like-
dude, a dead
Oh
guy.
my god, no, you should send a baby. So maybe they'll come back being raised with the alien knowledge.
Or just
Yeah, they can be dead. That's fine.
That's not a bad idea. A dead guy who's kept from oxygen so he doesn't rot. So they've got
Yeah.
a fully
I'll
preserved.
just keep him in a cardboard box. So,
Just dump it.
yes, so
They
they,
don't have the budget for something bigger.
I like the idea that when they just open up the flaps of the cardboard box, they ooh.
Ugh.
God,
I suppose you'd have a man and a woman.
yeah.
Okay.
A phone.
a phone,
Okay.
like an iPhone.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to give them the latest one because they don't know.
An iPhone 5 with a cracked screen.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not
Yeah,
like they're going to start
okay.
using it.
Exactly, yeah. Fuck it.
I'd probably get rid of just some trash. There's quite a lot of trash around.
And some batteries.
Yeah, because you
Some
can't dispose of
batteries.
batteries anywhere.
Yeah.
Bottle of Coke, full bottle.
Ooh, a
I kinda
bottle of
like the idea
Coke,
that you.
yeah.
Okay, so you know where.
Wait, one Sanrio plushie, maybe Hello Kitty, and then probably V cards. The the VTuber trading card game, not the other one. And then maybe a couple of anime figures as well, your favorite animes, like Farron and ReZero, stuff like that.
You're a pirate, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
And you're very.
Bingo! Again, another pirate situation. This guy has brought up pirates thrice in this YouTube video about space.
treasure. Someone finds it 500 years later and they go, wow, this is not just a historical find. I'm going to be rich.
Love that.
Let's go!
I like the idea that they find a couple of human corpses, but also half a dozen bottles of Coca-Cola. There's going to be some rich one who's like, bruh, yeah, I'll pay you 50 billion alien pesos
Ooh.
for half a bottle or something.
I think that's the
Wow,
first
okay.
actually really good suggestion for the alien box. I mean, fuck Coca-Cola, but it's also a very popular drink and a good representation of Western
yeah.
society. It's everywhere in the
Yeah.
world. Great, and
It
also
is.
they might be pleased. They're oh, this is a treat, or maybe it'll kill them. But great suggestion.
Ah,
This
thank
is
you.
a treat.
Maybe also
Music, I reckon.
music.
Mozart on a vinyl.
Mozart.
Another good one. A handgun.
Yeah, just to show
Oh.
them that we mean business would be good.
Justin Bieber Christmas album.
Yeah, well, we'll rig it up to a tripwire. Don't touch my stuff.
Ooh. Spacesuit.
All right, you're stuck in space. You're floating
Okay.
around.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
Loving it.
You're in a spacesuit. I come floating up to you. I go, ordinary things. Help. Help.
Oh.
My oxygen tank has been pierced.
No.
I'm gonna die.
Ooh. Oh, that sucks for you.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
No, that's not what you say. Now, we've got just enough time. Quick, we can both survive, but we're gonna both have to get into the same spacesuit.
Oh, I've been tricked like this before.
Oh my god.
So we have to.
Okay, Yowie is brought up. That was also on the bingo card.
Both squeeze in there. The question is, are you taking the front or the back?
The
I'll
front.
take the front, I think.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in the driver's seat.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I trust you.
I swear, that's just my wallet, I swear.
I mean, it's basically like, would you rather be the little spoon or the big spoon? The little spoon, you get to breathe. The big spoon, you just get to have a boner the whole time.
It's not gay if it's on the moon.
Yeah,
True.
like legitimately, like you come back to Earth and they'll go, no, it wasn't. It's the moon. It doesn't count at all.
Doesn't count. No.
Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, they could have done it on the moon.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been considered gay. And
Oh my
then,
God.
I suppose.
I don't think if I went to the moon with anyone in my life, even if I had like a full like family and children, and I went to the moon with like a coworker, there would be like an unspoken, there would be some sort of romance, because no one would understand except that person like what we've been through and where we've gone together. You know what I mean? There would definitely be some sort of like, whoa.
We were lovers on the moon. You know. That's
Yeah.
different.
Also, what is it called? The Mile High Club? The Moon High Club? They'd be the first ones. Think of how many people they could brag to.
One shut this man up.
Imagine how much that would sell for if you sold a moon sex tape. Sorry, I'm getting too into this.
Right, someone comes to you and says, ordinary things. You may see the universe.
Okay.
But we can't travel faster than the speed of light, so you have to go into the cryopod.
Ah,
Okay.
The old time delay.
Yes, you can go to Alpha Centauri, but it will take 100 years and everyone you know will be dead. Do you do it?
Dang.
I don't want to just.
I think I would do it. Wait, no, I'm not sure actually. That kind of sucks. No, I would totally do it, but I would bring like an iPhone with me so I can watch TikTok while I'm waiting.
Just be like launched into the equivalent of Mars in Alpha Centauri and just be like, well, I'm here and I'm dead. I'm fucked.
No, they don't just drop
Like-
you off. You get to go on like a nice big ship. Maybe there's a nice lady there who's also frozen.
Yeah, nice little lady.
Oh
A
my
nice
God.
A-list celeb lady. Who,
This is literally the movie Passengers. If you haven't seen a movie called Passengers, it's literally the same exact storyline.
is inexplicably an astronaut, as in all those movies.
Yeah, and you wake her up
Yeah.
early and because you woke up early and
Oh no. Yeah, this is Passengers.
Welcome. Oh, whoopsie, but you don't have another choice, so you have to be my friend.
Would you do it? Would you want to be one of the crew that goes to Alpha Centauri?
I think I would. I think it's worth it to
Why
go
does that sound like a fraternity? Alpha Centauri.
do something that literally no one else has done before. I'm
Let's
down.
go.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Yeah.
If you
Dang,
were one of the first
really?
people to Alpha Centauri, you'd just have thousands of things named after you forever.
The whole planet. You get the planet.
Yeah.
If you're the first one there, it's like, this is me land, baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
No governments. Money is banned. And I haven't thought this through.
You know, if you look at a place like Earth, every
Okay.
creek, every little nook or rock has a name to it.
That
They
is
did
true.
that like when people first came to Australia, and I can't help but notice that everything here is
Pirates again. Bingo.
named either Murray
Murray.
or after Batman or
Of the
Batman.
Batman. Wait.
What?
yeah, you don't know about everything being called Batman here?
No, that's
No,
new to me.
what?
That's
Oh, there's
news.
this guy. His name's like John Batman. And so there's like a Batman river and like a Batman street
You're kidding.
in middle of Melbourne.
That's
No way.
awesome.
John
Yeah.
Batman. Oh my god, I'm looking him up now.
Literally Jonathan Batman. That's so sick.
What?
Look, in the past, how long did it take for people to get from England to Australia? What was it like?
Oh, like a month.
Yeah, a couple of months.
Yeah.
It's
Over
it's like
8 months.
Okay, how long does it take to get to Mars? At optimal speed, I think 9.
The Persever rover took 7 months to get to Mars. What? NASA estimates humans it would take 9 months to arrive.
9 months.
So what you're saying is that we should put all our criminals on Mars.
Hey, it worked once.
Did it though?
How come Australia doesn't get a bit of a pass with a lot of its history?
That's a fair point.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, the terrible things that were done to the Aboriginals. But it's like, okay, but have you seen the average criminal reoffending rates? What did you expect?
Yeah, it's not like we sent them our best.
Yeah, that is very
It's just-
true.
I
Wait,
know.
is that what happened? Did the English send all their criminals to Australia? Oh my god.
Thought about it like that, but that's honestly like a really decent argument for giving Australia a pass. But like,
Yeah, although it means they did all this.
Okay, so if England sent all their criminals to Australia, but then they also sent all of their people that wanted religious freedom and also wanted to spread like religion to England or to America, then both Australia and America did the same thing. They wiped out the like native population. So either way, I don't know. It seemed like it was gonna happen.
Stuff while they were out on probation.
I'll show you a penal colony.
Now everybody goes, oh, what the heck? Why'd you demote Pluto from planet to dwarf planet?
yes.
And I can't help but agree.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
why?
basically, they had an idea in mind to make Pluto not a planet, and then they changed all the rules to make it fit their space-based agenda.
Celestial identity politics have gone too far.
Oh my
That's all I
God.
say.
Yeah, exactly. There's 3 rules for a planet. Number 1, it must orbit a star. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. We're all on board for that, and that's one of the old rules.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I can
that
accept
works.
that. Asteroids, not planets. Cool.
Yeah.
Number 2, it must be big enough to have enough gravity to force it into a spherical shape.
Okay.
Agreed.
Pluto
It's a
does
brilliant one.
that.
Fine, I'll accept that. But if we see a cube planet at some point, then I feel like we will need to revisit this rule. But as
Yeah.
it stands, fine.
Yeah, if there was something as big as Earth, but somehow cube, they'd change the rules
Cube
again.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would.
Now the new rule they brought in was it must be big enough that its gravity clears away any other objects of similar size in its orbit.
Bullshit.
Wait,
That
what?
is a very specific rule, just designed to persecute Pluto.
Who came
What?
up with this rule?
Well, it was a big committee made up of the deep space state. And one of the reasons that they essentially made this rule was
Okay.
because, well, Pluto actually has a moon that's almost the same size as Pluto.
Oh.
So Pluto wouldn't even just be one planet, it would be like several planets. But also, out in the Oort cloud, there are probably similar sized planets to Pluto, but hundreds, maybe thousands of them.
I see.
And so actually, even in our own given solar system, there would be thousands of them. So what they're running into is a naming problem. Because, well, we can't teach kids that there are thousands of planets. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Okay, turns out there are thousands of planets, and a lot of them are really boring and far away. Okay, but
Okay.
here's the main 9.
Yeah, here's the big 9. Why don't you
Says no one ever. Why would anyone call thousands of planets really boring? Planets are awesome. Oh my god, that's like a whole other place to be.
just call them the big planets and the small planets and be done with it?
There's
Bro calls planets boring, but gets excited when he goes to a new coffee shop.
also a couple of objects in the Kuiper Belt, I think, that would suddenly qualify as planets. So Ceres would suddenly become a planet.
Ceres?
Serious?
What even is Ceres? Oh, Ceres. Oh, okay.
Oh,
But that's clearly a moon. It looks like a moon.
Well, it's not what it looks like, it's how it acts, isn't it?
Oh,
It's in the orbit between Mars and Jupiter.
what? Why don't we just make Ceres a
Oh.
planet
Yes,
instead?
absolutely.
To be honest, I'm just going to show my ignorance of it, but I've never heard of Ceres before. In a
Yeah, I
way,
never did.
I feel like you've just made this up to make me look strange. Wait, what's make?
Maki Maki.
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 That's that type of sushi.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's another planet that's just further out.
Oh, I love it. It's cute.
I mean, it's a
Aw.
dwarf planet, but
Why does one of them have boobies?
that's fun.
Oh my god, big naturals planets. They did make the Earth-chan girl, yeah. She's actually so cute. And I like follow the girl on Instagram with that same hair. It might have a type. Earth type.
There's no need for that. Come on.
Eris? Oh, it's a dwarf planet as well.
Eris.
I'm learning new things here.
Well, no more learning. It's time for some answers, damn it.
Ooh, the end.
Big question time.
Okay.
Ordinary things.
Yeah.
Are there any aliens?
No.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Is the universe infinite?
yes.
It's like a bike wheel. Technically, it's infinite, but you just end up where you were in the first place.
That's good enough for me.
Oh.
Is there a god?
Yes,
No.
and it's me.
Oh,
Suck
yes.
my.
There we go. Will we ever find out all of the mysteries of the
I
universe?
hope not.
What if we already have?
I'll tell you
Oh,
what it
okay.
is. The real answer is love. And that's all you
Love!
need.
Space or love, which is bigger? And if you could only
Love.
have one, what would you have?
I would have love for sure. I don't need space. Who needs space? I want to be all in your skin.
What about space love?
Is that like zero
Whoa.
G shagging?
Yeah, or where
Yeah.
you're on the moon and someone says like,
Oh, I love you.
it's like kind of non-committal, and they don't really hear you on the radio, and you go, what? And they go,
What?
Nothing. Over.
What if you're on the moon
Aw.
and then they
Houston, I love you. Imagine someone goes to the moon and then proposes to his girlfriend on Earth while they're on the moon. The most romantic proposal ever?
go in to kiss and then they accidentally shatter their space helmets?
Oh my god, if she said no, that would be devastating. The worst she could say is no.
no. Like two people vigorously doing cheers.
Yes. Moon love turns to moon tragedy.
You know, it must happen all the time.
Dude, that's why I think that long distance relationships get scary, because what happens if you go and visit them and then they break up with you? Imagine how awkward that plane ride home is going to be. That's like the most miserable place to be after you got broken up. But then imagine getting broken up with while you're in space and you have to go all the way back to Earth. Maybe it's time to steer the ship elsewhere. Time to go to Mars.
On the moon, in the future, we'll all have Raycons.
No, we won't. Sag. Oh yeah, that was epic. I feel like I learned so much about space. I can't wait to learn even more about pirates in the next one. Yippee! Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you'd like me to watch next. I try to answer them and read all of them if I can. I'll leave you a playlist on your left. You can subscribe on the right or down below. Come say hi to me on twitch.tv/KaimaniClowny. I'm probably live right now. We love when you say hi. Until next time, I will see you later.
Bye bye.
Come here for a big, fat, juicy one. Mwah.